A safety rating. Every good online esports racing title out there has one. Assetto Corsa Competizione is no exception in that regard, but getting an SA rating to the point where you can join on any server you want can be tricky to say the least. Today, we are going to show you how you can improve your rating easily with some little tricks. ACC's safety rating can seem really confusing at first, but when you start playing the game, the individual stats are only explained sporadically, which makes it hard to understand them from the get-go. But as you might know, some of them are quite important, as they function as an entrance ticket to most of the online servers. Track medals and the infamous safety rating play a key part in this. Track medals can be earned permanently by driving all the available tracks without errors. Just string 4 clean laps together and you never have to bother with them again. Okay, easier said than done. I'm looking at you, Mount Panorama. But back to the safety rating. SA is a far more difficult beast to tame, as it constantly adjusts to your driving and of course to the number of incidents you might have when playing online. Also, you might think, playing offline against the AI also affects your rating and can seriously hurt it if you're not paying attention. If you are planning on going on a rampage tour, consider turning the rating system off when playing offline in the options menu. To understand how we can improve our safety rating, we first need to understand how the SA works. You can find your stats under your driver profile by clicking on Ratings. All the different stats are explained here, and you can also see your progress as a driver overall. So let's take a look at the Safety tab. The big number shown here, or here, shows you your current safety rating. Ours is 67 now, so nothing to be proud of. On the right-hand side, the game explains how the rating is put together and gives us clues how to improve our rating. The problem is that with an SA rating of under 60, you can hardly find any online servers that do not end up in a pile-up at T1. And even with our safety rating of 67, not all servers are unlocked. So let's change that. The two key components of the SA are trust and online behavioural warning points, or OBWP for short. Trust is the positive component of the two, which will increase your rating if gained. You can earn trust while driving close to other cars without making contact. The key is to drive wheel to wheel instead of closely behind, as this will gain you the most points and will see your rating improve in no time. OBWP, on the other hand, are penalty points for being involved in accidents with your rivals. While the first contact may have no impact on your rating at all, multiple contacts have a significantly worse effect. This system is intended to prevent punishment for accidents that aren't your fault, and this works quite well, for the most part. Okay, so how can I increase my SA rating? Is there an easy way? Well, yes. And no. Sorry. There is no easy cheese strategy to gain safety rating in minutes, but there is one nifty way to learn what it means to drive responsibly and gain safety rating on the way. So let's dive in. As mentioned before, the rating system can also be turned on in single-player races. This gives us the perfect opportunity to drive cleanly against the AI that won't try and attack you in the craziest ways around the corners where even Schumacher wouldn't have gone for the overtake. Select Quick Race. The race length should be at least 20 minutes, so we have enough laps to gain the bonus points. Set the number of opponents to 18, so that the field of participants is not too full. Select an AI difficulty you know is beatable for you, but only by a slight margin. And lastly, start from last position. From now on, the only thing stopping you from gaining a lot of safety points is your hunger for victory. Try to adjust your mindset. Winning or achieving the best position at the end of the race is not important for now. Try and play it super safe. Think about where on the track you are faster than your opponent and only go for overtakes when you are absolutely certain you can pull it off without contact. It should be your goal to tail the car in front of you as closely as possible and go side by side as often as you can. As you can see, the SA rating will glow green after each successful lap without contact and will improve your numbers in no time. In our tests, racing GT3 cars at Spa was particularly successful, as seen in our driver profile afterwards. In a matter of a few hours, we were able to get our safety rating into the 70s with this method, so go and try it for yourself. And that's it on how to gain safety rating in Assetto Corsa Competizione. How do you improve your rating? And what should we explain next? Let us know down in the comments below. Also, if you liked this content, check out our video about FOV in racing games and how it can improve your driving. For more esports racing content in general, visit overtake.gg or our YouTube and other social channels. Thanks for having me, and until next time, cheers!